What's up YouTube? I'm just another guy and welcome to my rise to fame. It's our first update here in Chile. Since we've taken over, of course, I did one game in the opening stage and there is a closing stage in this league. It's easy to understand in a way because basically you play each other I think once or twice and then that's the opening stage, and you play each other again once or twice. That's the closing stage. You get a winner in one and a winner in another, and it's all pretty straightforward in my opinion anyway, from what I've seen so far. Just looking at my history here before I start recording, it's weird to see that England, Congo, England, Northern Ireland, Wales, Chile, sort of a different variety there. I don't know, it's kind of weird. But anyway, I've enjoyed my times at O'Higgins so far. I've done one in the opening stage, which was a second leg in which I lost. And I've done 4 games in the closing stage league, which haven't gone too bad, so I'm quite happy with how things are going. We are going to go into the transfer zone and have a look at who we brought in, because there is a transfer stage. You're allowed to buy people before the opening stage and before the closing stage. So I came just before the transfer market actually opened, and I had a bit of money to spend. I think it was something like 2.1 million, I want to say, something like that. So it was quite a lot of money, and I ended up spending quite a lot of it as well. My transfer start from the 3rd of the 7th, because I pretty much brought people as soon as I got here. I already knew what I wanted. I already knew who I wanted to bring in, and so I did that. So from All Boys for 425k, we brought Julian Fernandez in, a very good centre-back. Now, most of the centre-backs at this league have very good passing creativity stats, sort of what you typically say to expect in a South American player, someone with really good passing technique, things like that. In a centre-back, I don't really look for that. I look more for the tackling, marking, heading, jumping, strength, things like that, which this guy has got all there. And it's really good to have a different type of centre-back, because both my centre-backs I've got right now are ball-playing defenders. So for someone to come in, and if we go to centre back, someone to play that limited defender or centre back role that he naturally likes to play, I'm very happy with this signing for quite a bit of money though. That's the only drawback there. Then for 190k, we bought Pablo Banguanino. I'm going to butcher a lot of these names, so apology. I thought we lacked a good keeper, and for a 32-year-old, I know he's quite old, but the experience here is going to be very vital. You see a lot in the Premier Division of the Argentinian League, I believe that is. I've not actually checked what league is that. It is the Argentinian League. So he's a very experienced player, and I'm looking forward to see how he's done. He's not done too bad so far. Quite expensive again, but I think he's got at least 2-3 more years out of him, despite his age, because he's a goalkeeper. And then for 100k, we brought in Johan Futes, a left mid. Again, we sort of lacked on the left side of the pitch. I thought we really need to strengthen. A great signing though, as you see, for a 3.5-star report. I'm very happy with this. And again, got some good stats. His pace and acceleration is good despite his age. But again, his technical, mental stats, which is what I like to look for in a player of age, because that can sometimes just make up for his lack of maybe strength, jumping, balance, and agility, which he has there on his physical side. He's got really good tackling, passing, marking, dribbling, crossing. He's really good attacking and defensive-wise. Really good all-rounded player, and can play in the centre as well. So I think that's a good signing for 100k. Next guy was from a Racing CBA. What's that? Racing, Argentinian team. Fernando Paclaba. This was my worst signing. I'll say now, it's my worst signing that I've done so far. As you see there, he's got 2-star report. I signed him. It said he was really good. I mean, I looked at his stats and thought, I don't see where they're getting this from. But I thought, you know what? I'll trust the scout. I haven't really put in my own scouts yet. That was really dumb of me, and in the end, it backfired. I spent a lot of money on a player that isn't really too good, but I guess for backup he'll do. I mean, I really do doubt he'll ever play. Probably end up having to sell him later on, but you always make your one mistake, and that was my one mistake. And our latest signing was a free transfer from Brazilian side. Brazilian players, or not Brazilian players, I mean, but Brazilian teams and Argentinian teams and things like that have 6 months remaining on their deal, and you can start signing them now on pre-contracts, and their values are basically plummeted due to the fact they just want to try and get maybe any kind of money out of the player. So William Potka there was one of them players who were taken into account. His contract was only at 6 months, but I wanted him now. I needed him immediately. He was a free transfer anyway. They didn't want any money for him, so I paid that money. And I think he's a good player. He's got some decent potential on him as well, apparently. He can develop into a 4-star player. We only play with one player up front, and the 2 strikers I had, I weren't happy with the first 4 games we played. Really thought we needed someone else to come in, and I was really looking for a striker. That's one of the first things I do as a new club. I always look at the strike force, feel if we need an additional one, and I thought we did, and I'm happy with this guy. He's played 1 game and yet to score, and on the outs we let go of 3 players for what's that, 32k each, 32k overall, so that's not too bad. Both going to Corinthians and one went out on loan. So that's it so far for the transfers. Let's go into the tactics. I hope this doesn't spoil the league position. Oh, it did anyway. Let's go into league position anyway then. So we finished 5th. We're currently 5th with 4 games played. I've got a game currently right now, I think. I hope if I continued, I didn't continue to the right day. But we're currently sitting in 5th. It's very respectable. The top 8 going to a knockout stage is what I was in when I came last time. So the idea is to try and finish as high as we can in this. I'm not sure if that has any effect on who you get drawn and stuff. I'm not sure if like top versus 8 is kind of an easier way to progress through. I'm not too sure yet. But I really want to get to this knockout stage. It's the main aim for me here so far. Just because it's a way of winning a trophy. And I'm not sure if there are any cups. There is a cup, the Chilean Copa Chile, which we're currently drawn in actually. We have a game coming up. That might be the game we're playing right now. No, it's the Chilean First Division. It's the one after. It's the cup game. But we've got handed quite an easy group. Top 2 go through. So the only other team I'm really worried about is the team we're playing in our next game actually. Actually, no, they're not. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, but we've played. They're in our division anyway. They're the only team in our division. So I think if we can beat them, we'll definitely be qualifying through on that. But yeah, in the league, we're doing very well. Tactics-wise, I showed you a glimpse of my tactics just there. We're playing a 4-4-1-1, I'm going to call it. But we're playing 2 holding midfielders, 2 defensive midfielders support. We're playing a ball-winning, a ball-playing defender stopper and a centre defender cover. We're playing 2 wingers attack, a centre attacking mid support, and an advanced forward. That can change to a deep line forward attack, a target man attack, just depending who I have on the bench. Because all 3 of my strikers play different roles, which I quite like actually. It's something that I mean that each of them offer a different option, which I like. The actual team instructions themselves are pretty standard. Defensive line I like to keep normal. I don't want to push too high up or play too deep. We do drill crosses. We have man marking on, and we are more aggressive tackling as well. Because I always like a hard hitting team. As for the fixtures, how they went alright. Like I said, we lost in our game against Universidad de Chile, which I think ended up going on to win it. I want to say I don't know. They're one of the top teams in the division right now. So we lost to them. That was disappointing. We played a friendly, which I didn't play personally. I let the assistant take it, just to kind of get some match fitness up between the month we had out. Then we started our thing off with Colimbo Unio, who are the team we have in our groups. We've already played them so far. We beat them 1-0 with a late goal from Cesar Fintes. This was a game that I felt comfortable in. I mean, we just lacked the shots on target. We couldn't get the goal, couldn't get the ball near the goal really. We had, by the 70th minute, we had, I want to say, 7 shots, 0 on target, 6 off and 1 blocked or hit the bar or something like that. I don't know if that stats up. And it was just really bad, and I ended up changing the attacker. If we go to my ratings, I ended up changing the striker. I'm not sure if that made any effect on it because I kind of did it late. But in the end, our winger had to come and save us, and that's sort of been the story so far. None of our strikers have scored so far this season. Then drew 0-0 in a game that, again, we dominated. We really should have won this game, but our strikers couldn't take their chances. Us, one striker, I should say, couldn't take their chance. Chances they got, and disappointing. Again, we drew 2-2 in a game that, again, we should have won. Easily dominated the team, that they took their chances. Again, we just couldn't take ours. The wingers ended up saving us once more of Carvijal and Fentus once more coming in to save us. But at this point, we really needed William to come in, and he did in this game, in which we won 1-0. But again, Fentus come in and saved us in a game that we dominated, and William Podka didn't have the best of games, ended up subbing him out, trying to see if I could just get one striker to score. That's all I really want right now. One striker just to bag a goal for us. Let's continue forth and get to this friendly against Universidad de Concepcion. Concepcion. That's obviously really, really wrong. Here we go, guys. We're back. I just cut that out because I didn't see the point of wasting your time. As you see, we're kind of lacking with the people to score goals in comparison to Universidad. But I feel confident going into this game. We're going in favourites, so I like that statistic. The team is going to be the same, which I showed you a second ago, because I don't really feel the need to change it. I just see majority of people are playing well, apart from, I don't know why Fentus isn't playing well. Oh, it's Johan who's scoring the goals for us, not Cesar. But that's going to matter too much. And really, attackers, we just need one attacker. Like I keep on saying, we just need one striker to bag a goal for us, and we'll settle the nerves. I'll be happy then, and I feel we can go into the games confidently of winning every time. Because I think this team's good enough. I think most of the signings I made, with the exception of a few, of course, have improved the squad dramatically. O'Higgins, I've got Julian Hernandez. If he brought on, make a 150 appearance, and he'll make our league debut as well. I've yet to bring him on because he is the third choice. I'm not going to do any of that. And let's calmly go out there. Come on, lads, keep on going, everyone going. That's happy. Let's get some passionate. There we go. Good team talk. Looking motivated, and we'll talk to him as an individual. Talk to him calmly, actually. We'll try and get him calm. It didn't make any difference, but let's go into this. I didn't do one for the goalkeeper. Oh well. It's going to be really difficult, this live com, because I cannot pronounce half these people's name. But I feel confident that we can really just dominate this league. I don't know why, when I originally came, I wasn't too sure how to expect it. We were a medium prediction mid-table. I sort of took a risk coming here. But I decided, you know what, someone mentioned Chile. I thought I might as well come to Chile. It's something I'd never thought to manage before. I probably will never manage it again after this spell. Gonzalez now. Actually playing some nice football. Call him Carr. Ventus, if you can win this one. Penalty! Look, a penalty. Again, Bungo. I kind of think this is moving too fast. Sorry, guys. I can't keep up with what's going on. Ventus now. On the left with Bungo. No. That's a Gomez. And the highlight stopped. But dominating so far, 10 minutes gone, 65% of the possession. This is exactly what we need. Mouvet. Nope, can't get that for some bizarre reason. Opazo to Carvajal. I can't pronounce half of these names. I'm just gonna butcher these. I can have Ventus, Menezes, Gonzalez, and we'll call him Carr. William. Oh, come on, William. Had the chance there to kind of bury that, get a shot on target. Ventus with free kick. Just over there, that's not too bad. Something I forgot to mention actually, I'm actually a few episodes ahead of you guys. By that I mean, I have recording and then rendering and then waiting to upload these at certain points. And some guy commented in the video, which is most recently uploaded, or yeah, I think most recently uploaded, that I should go to Greece. And that is definitely a possibility, as we have a good chance there from Gonzalez. There's definitely a possibility I will go to Greece sometime in the future. I've had the league open now for about a season, I think, 2 seasons. And I've seen a lot of, good save there. I've seen a lot of opportunities come up to take them over, but I've decided that I didn't want to apply for the job last season because I was at Bangor City, and I thought I needed to see out there if we pick up an injury on the left side of the field, but luckily we have a player there of Jerez. Let's go out there and continue the way we're playing. Yeah, I decided I didn't want to apply for it. I wanted to see out my time at Bangor City because looked like I was going to win the league, and I did in the end, hopefully, happily. And this time I did apply for the job, but there was no Greek jobs available. As we have a chance. Oh, good save. Strike the keeper though. Come on, that was a good opportunity. I really like this tactic actually as well. Before I want to mention, I sort of I came here and I thought I'm gonna play a slightly different tactic than what I normally play. Normally I wouldn't play with such a big hole in the middle because I just just don't want to play with a hole in the middle. To me, if I've got 2 defensive midfielders, 1 attacking midfielder, they're just gonna dominate me in the centre of the pitch. But you know, I thought, you know what, there's no point in me playing it safe all the time. Might as well try out a different tactic. Keep going, still win this one. I'm impressed. Solid defending. Appreciate your efforts. Unlucky so far, and I need you to calm down. Pressure is off. Still not too happy with that. Pressure is off, and we'll just say to him, "I'm happy with your performance so far." So 0-0. This is what I mean. Still not, despite the dominance of play, we're still not getting that goal that we deserve, and. Well, I want to say need. But anyway, about the tactic. I'm happy with the 4-5-1. It's working surprisingly well than what I thought it would. I was kind of like, I saw the formation that I was going to lay out, and then I thought, right, now I need to do the team instructions and stuff, and I was like, I'm not sure whether this is one that you'd go attacking formation with, or one you'd play counter, because really we have quite a few people going forward, but quite a few people back as well. So that's why in the end I ended up going with a standard mentality as we're approaching the 60th minute, and William's looking complacent, which isn't good. And they've really come back into this Universidad de Capricorn. I'm just going to call him Capricorn. I know that's completely wrong. Vargas. Looks like it hit the post there, so looks like they really are getting back into this. Let's see what happens from this highlight before I decide whether I'm going to make that change or not. Fentus back to Jerez. Get to the injured player. Fentus out wide, try looking for Carr but couldn't get him. And now they look like they could really get a counter attack here. Manos? Vargas. Should pick that up. Keeper's kicked it now. I've seen that happen a few times in his last previous games as well. He's opted to go for a kick instead of a easy gather, which that really was there. It should have been easy, just dive and pick that up. I'm going to take William off. We're going to keep Samuel on as a advanced forward though. I'm not going to change his role, and I'm going to take off the injured player and bring on Christian Seves or whatever. I'm going to end up making up majority of these names for these guys. May make some nicknames up, I'm not sure, but to make things like easier, just call them like Bob, Paul. I don't know. It kind of takes away the person though. I'm not happy with this. In the second half, they've really had better chances, Universidad de Concepcion. And I am not pleased with how we are playing so far since coming out. I haven't really seen a good highlight from us so far in this second half. Fentus, Gonzalez back, Jeves, Fentus, Gomez, Jimenez, well not Jimenez, sorry, Jesus, whatever. I'm just seeing names now. Fentus with the shots. Long shot, well wide, appalling. We're going to go out attacking. I'm not happy with this. We are a better team. We are the better team. And we're just not getting enough chances. Maybe the one up front isn't good and we should maybe push the centre attacking mid up further. Put two strikers up front. I'm not too sure yet. I may give it a few more games, and if it doesn't work out, if we're not scoring as many goals as I'd want to, I will change it. As Fanas looks like he's going to get a yellow. Yep. Gets that yellow card I expected. I honestly see them scoring late, which isn't confidence, which I'm not, it's particularly showing right now. Oh, they've hit the bar. Kind of wondering, everyone's looking anxious, wound up, things like that. This is a chance! Ah. Oh. Headed it right to where the keeper was moving to. We are going to tell them to get stuck in, try and get some of that nervousness and anxiousness out on the other team. I'm going to tell them also to get the ball forward. We really should be scoring. And we are creating enough chances. 11 chances in the game isn't bad, but we're just not taking enough of them. I mean, out of our chances and their chances, I'll tell you, their chances are more, have been getting closer. As we hit the bar there, it's not too bad. That's what I need to see. Opportunities being taken, at least getting close. Juan Gomez is dominating in the air for us apparently, and you could just see that there with that highlight. And this will probably end 0-0 unless they score this last minute. That was a penalty. Woof! 0-0. O'Higgins 0. University de Concepcion 0. So the assistant do that. So we're currently still on 5th, 9 points. Leaves us 4 points off the top. Disappointing. Look at that. We made a team who were above us in the league. I didn't actually realise that. They are third in the league, sorry. We made a team third in the league look pretty average and just unable to score. Let's look at my tactic right now, actually. Not sure whether I should go with the two up front, because then we really do have a massive gap in the middle of the pitch. What we'll do is we'll change to a poacher and we'll go in the next game. But that's going to be it for now, guys. Next time I see you back will be the 2 months' time, which is a lot of fixtures actually. It'll be 2 months' time, which will be the fixture against Ordu Italiano. There might be a live call, I'm not too sure yet, I haven't decided. But until then, guys, peace out.